Hi everyone, I am Brittany the Cosmic Lunar Soul. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to all of my subscribers. Today I have another flip through for you guys. This I actually pre-ordered, so I'm very excited to get this in. This is the Unfolding Path Tarot by Athene Noctua. This is a Hay House deck and retails for $24.99 in the US and $33.99 in Canada. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the Hay House's classic two-piece box. It just slides open and of course has these very thoughtful thumb tabs here. Let's go ahead and pull these out and look at the box. So we have on the outside, the front has an illustration here, name, all of that jazz. We have the name, the publisher, author on all four sides. And then the back has a description, publishing information, and price here, and just some sample cards. Very standard box. The inside has some imagery from the cards. So it's just quite gorgeous. It looks very like a watercolor, actually. So if you notice too, the top of the box is really light and the bottom of the box is really dark, and the inside kind of matches that motif. Very well thought out, I think. So let's look at the guidebook here. This actually feels like it feels a little thin, but maybe it's because I haven't used a Hay House tarot deck in quite a while. This is all black and white. There are some, it's lightly illustrated, like very minimally illustrated. So we have our table of contents here. Goes into our pretty standard introduction, tarot basics. So it gives you information about it having 22 major arcana, 56 minor, explains the different suits, sort of standard fare. It does go into how you can tackle reversals. So if reversals are something that's new to you, it gives you some ideas on how to look at them. All right, here are the card spreads. So we have the single card, 2 card, 3 card, path to self-love. Ooh, I love that. So this is what fulfills me, what grounds me, what heals me, what helps me blossom. Where the path will lead today. Oh, that's a really nice one. Some people I know like to do daily spreads instead of just a single card pull. So this one seems like a really nice one for that. Where will my path lead today? My soul's true path. I don't really care for that. But then we get into the major arcana. It's laid out very simply. So we have the number of the card and the name of the card. We have a lot of keywords, which I really appreciate. And then it goes into more of the flowery description. But each card is devoted to one page. There are no reversals in here, which I don't like so much, but just I'm a little picky. What can I say? So getting into the minors, we are starting with wands, which it explains is fire as a reminder. And again, absolutely love that the cards are devoted to just one page is devoted to a card. So very similarly, we have the number of the card, we have key phrases, and then we have more of the flowery extended description here. I like that the cover pages are illustrated a little bit. It's just, it adds a little fun to it, but it is a very simple guidebook. So great for quick referencing, but if you like more expanded detail and stuff, this may not necessarily be the deck for you. But I think considering, like, and we'll probably see more of that as we get to the cards, that considering just how expressive the cards are, this is probably enough information. All right, I'm going to go set up for the flip through. I'll be right back. It, I think, reminds me, if you've ever had a really any Hay House deck. I mean, if you have the light seers, that's kind of what this feels like. The images on the back of the cards, fully reversible. So you can incorporate reversals into your deck, and it would fit right in without it being quite obvious as you're pulling cards or shuffling which cards are reversed and which ones aren't. So this is a like lightly coated matte, barely coated matte. It's very matte, which means the shuffleability will sometimes be a little chunky, but Hay House does this thing that they incorporate little sleeves instead of full cellophane, so the cards do not come as chunky as some other decks do. So it's very easy to get like a first overhand shuffle going. So for, whoops, that was my bad, guys. Let's try that again. A little tough with the riffle, but mostly it's because my good old thumb here kind of lets me down sometimes. But let's talk about the imagery of the cards. It has these like there are borders, but they feel almost incorporated into the cards because they like fade in and out. They're not just like solid borders, and like some are more solid than others. Like if you look at these two, for instance, you can see how more in and out the borders are versus this one. So if you're sort of on the fence with borders, but you really like that kind of almost watercolor sketchy feel of the art, I think this might be a happy medium where while there are borders, it almost feels more like images painted onto a card. Here we see one of the images from the inside of the box. I really love the diversity. There's diversity in ages, body types. We have a few disabled people in here. We have different well, that's a bad example. I was trying to find some of the different ages, but I already scattered everything about. But I really, really like this deck. The artwork I feel like is very simple yet expressive. So you see a lot of the common motifs that you would see in the standard Rider Waite, but it also has its own flair. It very much reminds me of Lightseers in that regard, but the style of art is different. Like look at that. That is gorgeous. And how well done the dreads and the hair on the, oh, here we go. Good examples here. The hair, the skin tones are quite beautiful and so variable. I just freaking love the wand suit. So, I think this deck, I kind of had this pairing the moment I saw it in my head with the Dreamscapes Oracle, which seems a little weird because there's foiling on this deck. You can see it in the box. But I'm going to pull some cards from this one and pull some cards from this one. And you guys will have to let me know what you think about the pairings. All right, let's just pull. We'll pull two different cards and see. Not a real reading, guys, just a pairing. Let's see what we have here. It shuffles overhand very beautifully. And then here we have the Dreamscape Oracle. Let's pull one card for the center. Look at that. Look at that pairing, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me zoom in. I really love this pairing. I think it's quite lovely. And of course these match really well with the, like, you see the stars here and the color tones. But then also I think with these earthier tones match really well with the the foiling. So let's see. I'm gonna choose two more. Keep getting tentacles. Okay, let's choose a second. And then let's choose another Dreamscape card. So this one less so, but I still think that it pairs really well. I like the colors are a little off. You can see that this is not true white. This is true white or maybe even eggshell. This is more like ivory almost. Um, but I like, though, how the themes kind of do match throughout. I think the images of the people fit really well together. So you'll have to let me know, guys, what you think in the comments about this pairing. Alrighty, guys, this was my flip through of the Unfolding Path Tarot. You'll have to let me know what you guys thought of this. Also, let me know what you thought of the pairing. And if you think it would pair well with something else that you guys might have, let me know in the comments. I'll be curious to see. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.